This 7-second audio will make her think about you all day. No one ever tells you this, but 93% of men miss the chance to create intense desire in a woman when they text. Most guys write too much, overexplain things, or just send something totally lame. And the worst part is they end up wondering why she doesn't reply with any enthusiasm, or why she seems to be always busy. Now there's one simple detail, a 7-second psychological trick that can change absolutely everything. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you today. Pay attention, because the third example is going to shock you. I'm Sally, and if you're here, it's because you've already figured out that grabbing a woman's attention isn't about luck. It's about understanding how the female mind works. Think about it. How many times have you been staring at your phone screen not knowing what to write? How many times have you typed out a huge message, deleted it, rewrote it, and still didn't get the response you were hoping for? This doesn't happen because you're unattractive. It happens because you haven't yet figured out what truly activates her mind. Have you noticed that the more you write, the less attention she gives you? And that when you send something short, unexpected, and with the right energy, she replies in seconds? That's not a coincidence. This happens because the female mind reacts to emotional triggers. Her brain doesn't focus on quantity. It focuses on the energy you transmit in just a few words. I'm going to show you 4 types of 7-second audios that have the power to keep her thinking about you all day long. The first is the Curious Curveball audio. This is when you say something that leaves her mind wide open, with no closure. Something like, I just remembered something that totally relates to you, but I'll tell you later. Notice the effect. The message doesn't give her the answer, and that's precisely why it grips her mind. The brain hates unfinished endings, and hers will keep replaying that phrase, trying to figure out what you meant. The second is the unexpected compliment audio. But here's the catch. It's not one of those basic compliments, you're beautiful or you're amazing. She's heard those hundreds of times. What works is pointing out a specific, unexpected detail that triggers her memory. You could send, you know what I realized? You have a unique way of laughing. It's unforgettable. In 7 seconds, you create an incredibly strong emotional anchor. She'll smile to herself, remember you every time she laughs, and unconsciously associate pleasure with your presence. Now, here comes the third, and maybe the most powerful, the loaded silence audio. This is when you say a short phrase and intentionally leave a space of silence in the middle. Imagine you saying with confidence, I wanted to tell you something, but I think it's better in person. This silence isn't a mistake, it's a strategy. The emptiness makes her imagination fill in the gap, and that generates way more impact than any speech. She'll hear it, feel the tension, and keep wondering what you were going to say. So far, I've shown you 3 ways to create impact in 7 seconds. But if you want to take the next step and get access to even deeper techniques, check out my ebook, Secrets of Attraction. There, I've revealed exclusive strategies that go way beyond WhatsApp and can completely transform the way women see you. The link is below for you to grab yours right now. The 4th audio is the most engaging of all, because it mixes emotion and expectation. It's the Affective Memory audio. You use 7 seconds to bring back a moment, a detail, or even a feeling you've already shared. It can be something simple like, remember that coffee we had last week? I walked past there today and thought of you. See the power in that? It's not about the coffee itself, it's about the emotional trigger that transports her back to the feeling of being next to you. The female mind is highly sensitive to memories and associations. Every time you do this, you create an invisible bond that strengthens over time. And here I want to give you a bonus, which is actually a golden rule. The secret isn't in pushing, it's in planting emotional seeds. The psychology is clear. When a woman feels you respect her space, attraction grows naturally. When you pressure her, she pulls away. So use these examples as a tool for connection, not as a weapon for persistence. Now maybe you're thinking, but Sally, what if I mess up the tone? And I'm going to tell you something. The biggest mistake isn't the phrase itself, it's the energy behind it. If you talk with insecurity, if you sound nervous or hesitant, the message loses all impact. But if you speak calmly, confidently, with a firm and paused voice, even the simplest phrase can sound magnetic. Masculine energy is precisely in that ability to transmit security in a few words. Think about it. How many times have you seen a guy who says little, but everyone stops to listen? That's not an accident. That's mastery of energy. And WhatsApp is just a reflection of that same dynamic. I know a lot of people believe they need to text all the time to keep her attention, but that's a myth. Excessive contact transmits neediness, and neediness kills desire. When you master silence and know how to use small doses of impact, you become memorable. Now I want you to do the following. Choose one of these templates, record an audio of no more than 7 seconds, and send it today to the woman you have in mind. Observe the reaction, feel the difference, and see how psychology works in real life. And if this content made sense to you, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to bring you more and more secrets of the female mind and masculine energy so you can become that man who truly leaves a mark.